Welcome to Kimera Yvonne TV, where we dive into everything going on socially and have real conversations about it. Subscribe, like, and leave a comment down below on what we should discuss next. In today's video, we're going to be talking about everything wrong with Keesha Anderson and Jeremy Postell's book, Cue the Relations. Before we get into the video, I have some questions I want you guys to think about and leave in the comments down below. The first question is, are influencers required to tell us as viewers everything? And the second question is, do viewers know a lot more than they get credit for? I've been watching Keesha Anderson on YouTube probably for the last 4 years. I can't even remember when I started watching her YouTube channel, but I've been watching her since she's gone to Spelman, got her first home, was living with her girlfriend. I've seen her do everything, start her business, got lens. Like, I've been a loyal subscriber to Keesha, and I've seen her pretty much grow up and go through every phase in her life. So when her boyfriend Jeremy came onto the channel, there was a very negative response to it, honestly, because it seemed as if the relationship moved so fast. By the second vlog, I think Jeremy was already living there, and a lot of her viewers were like, hold up, like, where did he come from? Does he have a job? There was a lot of questions that people had about Jeremy because he came from his mom's house, he didn't have a car, he didn't have a job, and we wanted to know who he was because at this point Keesha had built her audience on YouTube, and her subscribers, me included, were very protective of her and didn't want anybody to come and tarnish her reputation. But of course, she assured everybody Jeremy is perfect, he's the man for me, and told her subscribers multiple times to back down because we didn't know what we were talking about. Fast forward to 2020, her and Jeremy now have 3 children together. They've been building their dream home, and they started to discuss a book. Honestly, I wasn't too pressed for the book because I'm not a big fan of Jeremy, and I don't care for Keesha enough to purchase a whole book. If I'm going to read a book, it's going to be a good one, and that was not one I was interested in. So when the book came out and all the hype was going on, I still wasn't the slightest bit interested, but I saw the comments on Keesha's vlog talking about how Jeremy is the worst man on earth, and of course that made me raise an eyebrow about what was in the book. I didn't purchase the book, and I'm glad I did not, because it later came out that the title Cue the Relationships was actually a template on a popular website called Canva, and they just added the word relationship to it. The book was also filled with grammatical errors, and honestly it felt like reading an essay. The book had 4 chapters. Chapter 1 was called The Last Girl, and that was where Keesha and Jeremy both gave their perspective of how their last relationships went before getting with each other. Now, I will say, I thought it was interesting that Keesha had nothing positive to say about any of her exes, especially Nasia, because I did enjoy her being in the vlogs. Even though she wasn't too keen on being on YouTube, she still seemed like she had some pleasant things about her. But no, Keesha said that her last relationships were manipulative, abusive, and none of it really went well for her. Jeremy's side, he talks about his ex, and honestly, I was taken aback at how detailed he was talking about his ex and how great she was. Again, it seemed like a relationship that he messed up, and he painted the picture that she was the one who got away, and he really did love this girl. If I was Keesha, I would have took that part of the book out because there is no way you're going to talk about your ex like that in a relationship book that we're putting together. I just thought that was kind of weird. So chapter 2 of the book is titled And Then There Was You, and that is both their perspectives on how they met each other and how their relationship came to be. They knew each other since high school but lost touch, and Keesha DM'd Jeremy on Instagram shooting her shot, and they were inseparable ever since then. Ironic that I just said shooting her shot because Jeremy was actually a basketball star, and when he came on the channel he was supposed to be going overseas to play basketball, but somehow that fell through, and ever since then he has not had a job. They also say in the book that Jeremy moved in after spending 1 night at Keesha's house. So yeah, the viewers were right that the relationship moved very fast, and even though we were taking precaution about the relationship, Keesha felt the green light to go and that everything with Jeremy was fine. Chapter 3 of the book is titled No Turning Back, and that begins with Keesha and Jeremy talking about how judgmental social media is and all the good, the bad, and the ugly that comes with having a career in social media. And honestly, this whole chapter went in one ear and out the other because this is her career. Keesha chose this life. And again, people only know what you choose to disclose. So we wouldn't be able to drag Keesha or Jeremy if they did not tell us these things. So when I just said that I skimmed through that part, honestly, I skimmed through a lot of the book because it was just a lot of fluff. And if you know Keesha, you know that Keesha uses very big words. And a lot of times the words are used incorrectly. So that did kind of bother me. I kind of just skimmed through the book to see the important details. It was only 54 pages, but hey, all of it was not worth the read. Okay. They also talk about their first pregnancy with the twins and why Jeremy cheated during this pregnancy. Now, this was not news to us because Keesha did release a documentary earlier this year where they talked about Jeremy cheating, and he was caught in the car with another girl by Keesha's best friend, Brittany, which I thought was very interesting because if I was Brittany, I would have pulled that car over and had a few words for Jeremy, but it says that she let them go and she made Keesha call him to see where he was. Of course, he lied about his whereabouts, and Brittany told her the following morning that she saw him in the car with another girl. So he says that he decided to cheat because Keesha's pregnancy was high risk. She had a miscarriage earlier in the year and she was pregnant with twins. So this pregnancy was very complicated for her and she was not allowed to have sex. So Jeremy felt like he needed to go and get pleas from elsewhere. He also said he felt like Keesha was obsessed with this pregnancy and forgot all about him. And honestly, that's a red flag because she's not only pregnant, you guys both are pregnant. That is your pregnancy together. And I just feel like you both should be obsessed about the life that you're bringing into the world. Chapter 4 of the book is titled It Ends Here, and this is where they drop the bombshell on us that Jeremy has a bonus son. And Keesha also is pregnant for the second time with their third daughter. So Jeremy takes us through why he cheated on Keesha again and how the condom broke when he had sex with another woman, but he didn't really think much about it because she never reached back out to him. So he assumed that everything was okay, which is very weird because plan Bs do exist. So I don't know if he was just being nonchalant about it, but I definitely would have made sure that a plan B was taken. So the girl never reaches back out to Jeremy, but she does indeed get pregnant, and she's pregnant with a boy. This is big news because Keesha and Jeremy now have 3 daughters together, and he consistently tells her how he wants to have a son with her. But he has a son outside of their relationship. The baby's 5 months old now, and the girl reaches out to Jeremy after the child is born and, says, this is your baby. And they decide before they want to let anybody know that they're going to get a paternity test. So at this point, Keesha is pregnant with their third child together, Jory, and they find out 2 weeks before Keesha gives birth that it is a 99.999% chance that Jeremy is the father of this baby. Y'all, this honestly broke my heart because I've been watching Keesha for so long. It hurt me to know that she's been going through all this behind camera for so long, but honestly, people only do what you allow. My next thought was for Miss Sandra. If you don't know who Miss Sandra is, that is Keesha's mother, and that's also their full-time nanny. Miss Sandra's in their home all day, every day, helping with the twins and helping with their newborn daughter. So my next thought instantly went to her. Like, you're in the house every day watching all of this go on and watching him take advantage of your daughter like that, and that just has to be a very sucky situation to be in. And all of the videos that I've watched reviewing this book, I haven't heard anybody bring light to Miss Sandra, and honestly, my heart goes out to her as well. I really just feel like Keesha should have kept this book in her drafts because it has truly ruined her brand. What happened to Keesha, who was all about got limbs and all of this positivity? She was a Spelman woman, and that is how her channel became what it was. We love to watch Keesha going to photo shoots for Got Lens and packaging orders. I I haven't heard anything about Got Lens in so long. I really don't even know where her business is or how it's going, but now her platform is filled with so much negativity that Jeremy has brought to her channel. Between Jeremy and Shanita, them together have brought down Keesha Anderson's whole platform and just put it in the trash. I don't understand how you can allow someone to come and destroy something that you took so long to build. Keesha started her YouTube channel back at home with her parents, and she had red weave and she was in a pink room. Like, it's taking her so long to get to where she is. Now she has 500,000 subscribers. That took time, that took dedication, and now all of that's gone in the trash because of this messiness. But Keesha's not completely innocent in this situation either, and I do think that she enjoys the internet dragging Jeremy. I honestly haven't been paying Keesha much attention because I don't like the clickbait titles that she's been using. Pretty much all this year of 2020, her clickbaits have been ridiculous. I'm not really into mommy content like that, and I'm not the biggest fan of Jeremy, so I haven't been keeping up with her like I used to. So everyone was basically right about Jeremy from the jump because he really is no good, and it seems as if he used her for her money. So were her subscribers truly able to see through everything and see Jeremy for who he truly was? Like, that's pretty crazy that a 12-minute vlog was able to expose that this man is shallow, and she couldn't see it these 2 years that she's been with him. Since Jeremy's been with Keesha, he's gotten cars, he's gotten all these luxury items, and it seems like Keesha has really just paid for him to be with her. So I don't really know what to think about that, but based on the vlogs, he's using her for the money. I had to unsubscribe after this book came out because I'm only 19 years old and I refuse to support somebody who allows all of this messiness in their life and then brings it to YouTube. Like, I feel like you could have went through this behind closed doors. This is very embarrassing. This is something that nobody needs to know about, and for you to bring this to your platform to monetize off of it is really weird to me, and I don't know what your intentions are behind it. Like, this was really none of our business. This is something we did not need to know. So why did you tell us? Also, I didn't forget about the drama she's had with her friend Unique. She's had drama with Posh. She's had so much drama that's been swept under the rug, and everyone just seems to feel like Keesha's just such a great person, and nobody ever feels like Keesha can do any wrong. But at this point, I am kind of raising a side eye towards Keesha, because where are your morals? Where are your standards? And where is your manager? Because as her manager, I would have let her know this is a bad move all around. When you make your channel all about negativity, you're not going to be able to come up out of it. You cannot put Jeremy in any more vlogs and expect people to look at him and want to see him. I cannot look at Jeremy without feeling such disgust to know that you have not only cheated on your girlfriend throughout both of her pregnancies, but you have an outside child too. That's just too much. That's too much. This was just a bad business move all around, and to charge your subscribers money for this pamphlet for something that could have been a simple sit down video is just wrong. They constantly bring up healing in the book and being ready to move forward, and they want to live in their truth, and that's why they shared this with us. But honestly, there's no healing with Jeremy being around, and this situation is so ghetto and so messy. Will she ever really be able to heal from this? I don't know, because now it's all over the internet and she's going to be reminded of it every chance that she gets. That's all that I have to say about this whole situation. And again, are influencers required to tell us everything? And do viewers know a lot more than they get credit for? Let me know down below in the comments, and I hope that you guys enjoyed this quick little review of Q the Relations. Bye guys, I'll see you in the next video.